The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Bitcoin video, and today we're gonna talk about just what's happening in Bitcoin right now. So we're gonna talk about this daily chart up here and this VIP line that's happening up here. We are still above that, so how important that is. We're also gonna go into some kind of small time frames. This is 1 hourly time frame. There is some kind of triangle pattern forming up here, so we're gonna see where the probability is to the upside or the downside, and we're also gonna mention on the weekly time frame where we want to close during the Sunday evening close. So in 2 days, where do we want to be and how bullish or bearish that's going to be depending on where we do close. That said, guys, let's start with the daily time frame and see what's happening up here. And you can see this VIP line. This VIP line we actually crossed 2 days ago up here. It was very, very important because all of these resistances, there have been several resistances. When we were down here, there have been several very important resistances to break on the way towards the upside, and we broke all of these three. All of these three resistance upside got broken with this candle up here. We are also above 10 and 20 moving averages, slow moving averages towards the upside, and right now we are just kind of holding above that line and not much is happening. I can definitely see a small move towards the downside, something like that up here, because we are technically standing a little bit about away from the 10 and 20 moving average. So why is this 10 and 20 moving average important? Because price doesn't actually just continue going towards the upside this far extended from the moving averages. Usually you can see down back here, for example, when we start climbing, we climb on certain moving averages. This is 10, this is 20. You can see even though you get extended a little bit, but this was already going towards us up here, so we're getting extended. It was, but you always kind of fall back to the moving averages. So can we bounce right now? Yes, we can bounce right now, but I definitely see today, maybe even tomorrow, some kind of sideways movement before we actually start bouncing. So I don't think I don't look for any kind of big moves today or anything like that. This to me looks like he just kind of a couple of days more sideways move before we actually continue pumping towards the upside. On the small time frame, this is 1 hourly time frame, so the 3 days, 1 2 3, sorry, these 2 days down here, these 2 days is down here, that's this part over here, and you can see here that that's some kind of triangle pattern forming here. I mean, this is the best I could draw, and the way this looks like right now, it looks like it might just drop down, because right now something needs to happen. I'm not quite sure whether we are gonna bounce out of this towards the upside. If we do bounce towards the upside, everything I just said on the daily time frame goes out of the window. But if you do go on the downside, that's, I think we might experience small move towards the downside and then eventually climb back up here. I don't expect any kind of bearishness, like we're gonna drop on the downside big time or something like that. If that happens, you will know it, because I'll probably make some kind of emergency YouTube video. So make sure to smack the notification button to get the notifications for that. But right now it just kind of seems it's consolidating up here after this impulsive move up here. It's going inside this triangle. So do watch this triangle. I think in a couple hours this will actually break on downside or upside. I think probability is more towards downside than towards the upside. And if you do break on downside, it's not technically speaking, it's not that big of a deal, because we are looking at some kind of 49 level, something like that down here. Let's see how this looks on the moving averages down here. Yeah, around 100 moving average down here on the 1 hourly time frame. So we are looking at small move towards downside. If we do break on downside, can go all the way down to some kind of 49.6 levels down here. But I'm eventually thinking this is gonna bounce and continue to going towards the upside, because the reason we are going towards downside is because we are just a little bit extend on the daily time frame. So it's not a big deal. I think this is gonna go towards the upside, but right now I think probability is to break this triangle towards downside. So just know that. So if you see stuff going down, your altcoins are probably gonna smack a little bit on the downside as well. But look where the supports are. And if you see that your coin are just going back down to support, it might be just a good place to buy. Not financial advice, of course. Let's just see here on the 4 hourly time frame. You can see on the 4 hourly time frame we are back below the 10 moving average down here, and yeah, it's around 50,000 down here. So let's see here, the 20 moving average is around 50,000, 1 hourly down here 200 moving average is around 49.5. Yeah, give or take in this area down here, you know, we might bounce a little bit on the downside. It's kind of just expected to go a little bit down before we continue, you know, have some kind of bigger movements towards the upside. Now, so this is what I'm expecting to happen, you know, today, tomorrow, you know, so I'm expecting very calm and easy weekend, but the weekly time frame is very important. So I just want to, you know, say what I expect or hope for during the week. So this is the best case scenario, this is a very bullish scenario, and this is bullish scenario. So bullish case means that we you know, close back above this yellow line. This is the 50 moving average. If we do that, if you just close anywhere above this line up here, doesn't matter where, anywhere above this line, it's a bullish case, because, you know, we broke the 50 moving average, so we want to close up here because this acts as support. It shows that, you know, 50 is support, and we can continue bullishness towards the upside. So this is you know, bullish case, and it's totally fine to do. Now, very bullish case kicks in if we close above this line up here. This line is above something like very important line to right now look at. It's around 50,000. If we close above 50,089, 50,100 give or take, if we close above that line, that's a very bullish scenario, because not only are we above the 50 moving average, but we also got what's called engulfing weekly candle, which is a very bullish candle. It shows a lot of bullishness, a lot of strength in the bulls that can push the price this much back up, and so forth, so forth. So this is a best, you know, worst case, very bullish case. Now, the best case scenario, definitely best case scenario, I'm kind of I don't think we're gonna do this. This around 53,000 up here, and you know, that's the 20 moving average. So going all the way up here in the next 2 days would be like the absolutely best case scenario. It will be like explosion of the bullishness towards the upside. And unfortunately, I don't think that's actually probable right now, but we'll see how this develops in the next couple of days. I'm not seeing right now on the charts that this is actually a possibility, but if it does happen, you know, it's gonna be nice. Now, definitely the worst case scenario is closing below anywhere below the 50, anywhere below 50. Let me just draw up a nice box. Anywhere below the bullish case, closing below the 50 moving average, that's the worst case scenario. I mean, it's not just bad scenario, it's like worst case scenario, because you don't know or don't want to close below this line up here. So if you start falling down here for whatever reason out of the triangle up here, if you start falling down here, you know, for whatever reason, and go all the way down, what level is that? That's around 46.5. So sorry, no, that's around if we fall below 47.9. So if you see this chart go towards down 46.9 down here, all the way something like down there, and close below that, this is terrible. That's why I'm saying that if we go down, I don't think we got, you know, in the bullish kind of scenario, we're not gonna go down below 49.7. maybe. I mean, it can go a little bit down, but overall it will recover and will continue going towards the upside. But I don't see the move all the way down there. I don't see the move all the way down there. It's 47.9. It's up here. 47.9. It's up here. Okay, so I don't see a move all the way back down there again. You know, in the short term at least. So that's what I'm looking at least. You know, that's why, you know, nobody's excited right now. You can see the crypto Twitter is just like, you know, nobody's posting anything. People are, you know, enjoying their weekends. So the holidays are, you know, quite nice. We had nice pumps. Everybody got very excited right now. You know, people are just waiting a little bit. Not much is happening, and that's that. I think we might see more action tomorrow, especially during the, you know, late hours and when we are start getting to the weekly close. That's, I think, some of the action is gonna, you know, tell us what's gonna happen, and we'll see if we are bullish or not. Anyways, guys, enjoy the holidays, enjoy the day. Hit the like button on the way out as always, and you know, I'll see you again. Bye bye.
That was genius.
Thank you.
Great job.
You guys did it. No, it's you.